A lot of people continue asking me, how do I do my design? How do I do my thumbnails? And how do I help my client with graphic designing? And I've seen this as an appropriate way of addressing this on my YouTube channel. And this video, I'll say, is supported by Serene Arts. Serene Arts, all right. And I'll be leaving their YouTube link in the description box. Don't forget to go there and then give them a thumbs up for their marvelous work they are doing over there. All right. And graphic designing can be done in two ways. Either you're using a laptop or you're using a phone, or probably a computer or a phone. And this way, using a phone, I think, will be best because everywhere you go, you carry it along. I'm not saying you can design with using your laptop. Okay, it is good when you're at home, you can use it, or when you're somewhere you can do your designing. But I think phone is more portable and more mobile than that of what our computers or our laptop. So in this video, we'll be seeing how best I can address using these two ways of what designing. The first one I'll also talk about is that in mobile phone, you will be able to start from the scratch or use a template. And when you're using computer too, you can either start from the scratch or use a template. So here too, there are two ways. You start with a template or you start from the scratch. Those are the ways you can do it. Now, using a template, you only have to use a website or an already designed flyer or logo or whatever it is. Then you have to change the name or make some changes to what they have done. And there are popular ways you can do that, or there are websites that have that. For instance, canva.com is one of them, and Canva comes with both the website and then the app. But postermaword.com, that's my favorite, I would say. Have a variety of templates, and their pages are more like free, but some of them, because of watermark, you need to pay and remove your watermark, and some does not have watermark. So when you go to postermaword.com, that's what I'm actually used to, so I'll talk about it. When you go to postermaword.com, you select the type of flyer you want to do or the type of work you want to do. You go there, change the name, change the logo, or whatever changes you want to do. You make changes to it, and the pictures as well over there. Then you can download your work from that website, and I'll be leaving their website address in the description box. Now, Canva also works the same way, and both these sites as well, they have a method where you can also start from the scratch. Not only that, they provide you the platform to get access to their templates, but they also have a platform where you'll be able to do your own designs. And this video, I'll be talking about how Serene Arts use their mobile phones to design a logo or to design a flyer. I think I'll be talking about to design their flyer rather. That will help. So you guys can also go there, watch their video tutorials, and also practice using your mobile phone. And this is more based on Android. They use Android most often, but if you want to use phone, I think Canva would have been the best. But if you're an Android user, then you should be able to use what I'm coming. Serene Arts, I've been using the app called PHLEARN app that they use for their designing. And this app functions as that of Photoshop on our computers. I have never seen a kind of app that works in the form of a software on our computers. And I would generally say that PHLEARN app is a clone of what the Adobe Photoshop software. And I think that has been the best so far. And anything you want to do, you can send a file to someone else who will be able to do their own designs or continue with what you are doing or make changes to what you are doing. You don't only have to send a picture or your finished work to the person before the person finishes it. No, you can send the file itself that you are working on to the person. And I think you find all this on Serene Arts YouTube page, where you'll be able to even design a logo, to design a flyer, whatever it is you want to do, and even teach more than that, to the extent of how you can even design your YouTube or your videos using KineMaster and the rest. And I think Serene Arts has done a lot. And I've learned mine from Serene Arts, not only from their YouTube link, but from their Telegram link as well. I'll be leaving that as well in the description box. they have done a lot, and I think that has been great so far. All right, now let's look at the video of Serene Art designing a flyer.
In the next few minutes, I'll be taking you through how to design something like this, okay? I'll take you through how to design something simple like this, alright? So without wasting much time, let's go to our PZ Lab and start the work. So here we are in a PZ Lab. The first thing that we're going to do is to delete this test, alright? So we click on A and click on delete. We don't need it, so let's just delete it, alright? So you can note, you can come here. Alright, you can come here and set the size of your work. Okay, you can set any size at all. So let me set the size and I'll delete it afterwards. So I just want to show you something. 268 and 1600. Then we press OK. This is how it will appear. Alright, but then I am not setting size for my work. I'm using the default one. Okay, so let me come back to default. Alright, so let's start. Designing something like that is pretty quiet, okay? So I'll click here and I'm going to set the background to be white like this. Now I'm okay with that. So I'll come back here and select the shape. The shape is white. Alright. So after selecting the shape, I will choose a color. Okay, any color at all can go. Alright, I'll choose this one. Alright, let me even change the color to something like this. Okay. I place it at the top and I'll click on copy to make a copy of this same color and bring it down here. Now the next thing I'll do is I'll insert a shape again. This time around I'll increase the radius. Let me change the color of the shape so that you can see what is happening over there. I'll change it to the blue as well. Alright, so you can see that if I'm dragging the radius, the shape of this side, this one, the shape is changing, right? So I will make it this way and I'll push it back like this. I think I like it that way. I'll position it at the middle, then send it to the top. Okay. Alright, so we are almost done. It is just a matter of putting shapes together. Okay, so the next thing that we would like to do is to bring another shape again. So look at it. We'll make sure that it occupies the whole space like this. It occupies every place like this. Let's position it well. So once it occupies every space like this, what you have to do is you reduce the opacity of it so that you can see the down. Even as we reduce the opacity, we will change the background. Okay, let me change the background to a different color apart from white. Let me use this. I'm just selecting any color at all. Okay, you can also use any color at all that you feel like using. Alright, so I'm using this color for my background. So the next thing that I will do is I'll insert a shape. So before I even go ahead and insert a shape, I have to lock the layer at the top. So you click on the lock button. After that, I can come back and click on shapes. So this time around, I'll choose a circle like this because I'll put in my picture over there. Okay, I'll put my picture over there. So I have to resize it. Okay, and make sure it is at the right position. Okay, so the next thing that I will do is I'll merge this layer and the other one. So first of all, let me go ahead and change the color of this layer to red, and I'll come back and open this layer, increase the opacity of it, right? So I can now go ahead and merge them. I taught you how to go about the merging already, so it is not a problem. After that, you come to erase background or erase color, then you enable it. Now you can see what happened. The white is gone and the red is left, but we have to take away the red. So look at what I'm going to do. I'll click on this icon. Alright, then I'll use it to pick the red color over here. After that, I'll click on this, then you'll see the opposite. Did you see that? So I can just increase the opacity of it a bit. Now watch what is happening. Let's bring this one down, and you can see everything clearly. You can see what is happening right here. Okay, it means we now have our white background being cut. Okay, our white shape that we've inserted, we've had it, we've now cut it, so we can now go ahead and place our picture. Okay, but before even we place our picture over there, let's do this. Okay, let's insert a shape and resize it. Okay, smaller. We are using circle again. Let's resize it. First of all, let's reduce the opacity so that we can see if it is moving well, and let's use a different color and also to help us check if it is in alignment with the shape we've cut. Okay, all right, I think this is okay. So what you do is you reduce the opacity totally and come and increase the stroke. It is as simple as that. Okay, it is not anything difficult. Just make sure you are there. All right, this is pretty quiet. So let's go ahead and click on import. So I will use my image from my gallery, the download folder. So quickly go and pick my image. Okay, all right, here it is. Then I can just play around it. Okay, here is my image. Let me reduce the size a bit. After reducing the size, I'll send it backwards. Okay, I'll send it backwards so that it appears inside this box well. So look at this. I'll just click on this to back. As simple as that. Sorry, let me lock the layer so that they don't disturb me. So I just sent it back, and that's all. Okay, so the remaining things are just like adding text, and the top over here, I just made this shape smaller and sent it to the top. Okay, it is not anything, folks. You can do everything, right? This tool is a great tool that you chance on. If you dedicate your time to it, you're gonna make use of it and make a lot of money for yourself. All right, so I urge you to keep practicing, keep working. Yeah, keep working around it. You're gonna make a lot of money using this simple tool. Okay, so let's position it well. All right, so we click on copy. After that, we copy it and bring it to another place again. Okay, All right. Let me make it only 3. Okay. All right. So let me make another copy and bring it again. I don't want the video to keep long, so I just want to believe you get a concept and put it to work. All right. So that is it. Okay. The next thing that I like, if you look at this picture, this is how it is, right? The next, all that you need to do is to add what? Add test. Sorry, I wanted to show you the image again so that you see something. The remaining tests are just what? Tests that you add. Okay, you add tests to it. Okay, all right, let me show you how to do this one as well, then I take it off from there. So how to do that is like, I just simply add a shape. Okay, this shape, then you reduce the size, change the color to the color that you want to use. All right, so here it is. And you can make a copy of it, change the color to something else that you would like to use. All right, this time I'm using green. Then bring it closer. You can even rotate it. All right, rotate it like this, then you bring it down. All right, after that you can go ahead and merge them, merge the two. Then you make a copy of it, and you can put it at anywhere at all you like. All right, so it is super cool, super easy to do. This is just good. It is all about you playing with it. All right, it is not anything. There's a lot of money you can make doing this, and as I keep telling you, anytime I do a video like this, it is not like for you to go and teach someone for free, but rather what, if you want to teach someone, here, make it at a price. Okay, teach the person for a fee, don't teach the person for free. Teach the person at a price, and you will be good to go. All right, I'm not going to enter any other test again. Okay, let me pick a test from this. Okay, so I'm just going to play around this test. Let me change the color to black. Okay, and reduce the size. Basically, I have not planned entering any other test over here. I just want to put something over there. So let me try writing my name. Since the video is keeping long, but I think it's worth it, so don't worry. Amuzu. Hey, is that Amuzu? All right, so you can basically put it over here and do other things if you like. So guys, that's it. You can go ahead and save it. After saving it, then you come back to the same working space, and this time look at what we are going to do. Let me use a default page. Okay, so a default, so we are going to set the background to white, color white. White actually is not the color. Okay, white and black, they are not colors, but in graphic designing we do say they are colors. So look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to insert shape with a color relative to what we use in our designing. So in this case, we use something related to blue. Yeah, something blue. All right, so look at it. I'm just stretching it. All right, and then click on a check mark, then rotate it. Okay, so we can go ahead and import the image that we've saved. Okay, I just want to show you how you can make your work appear with a certain shadow on the previous one. So let's pick it. Here it is. So we click on a check mark, we bring it in. Alright, I think this is okay. Let me put it at the middle. Then we go ahead and add shadow. We click on shadow, enable the shadow. Then you can play around the blur radius. Okay. Alright. So this is it, guys. We are done. It is as cool as this. Okay. This is it. We are done. Alright, so thank you for watching this short tutorial, and I hope it's helpful. If it's helpful, let me know. Yeah, give me comments, let me know that if it helps, and if you need other assistance, just let me know. Okay. Alright, bless up.
Talking about using our computers, I would say that you are probably going to use Photoshop. Despite there are several apps available on the internet where you can be able to download or pay for you to use. People say they use Adobe Photoshop. People can also use their Illustrator and the rest. I don't know how best they use that, but I'm used to Photoshop. And then on my phone, I use Pixel app for my designing. I most prefer using my phone than using the computer, because even whilst I'm in car, whilst I am in class, and anything comes to my idea or designing my thumbnail, I use my phone to design my thumbnail, and that's so cool. Now with the Photoshop, I'll be leaving a YouTube link in my description box from PHLEARN, which is also another way or where you can be able to learn graphic designing from the scratch. And they have taught for 30 days where they teach you from the scratch, from the first thing to the last thing. Despite Photoshop contains a lot, it's not everything they'll teach you, but as you listen to them, as you do what they are doing, you should be also become a pro in your designing. Thank you. And if you see this video very nice, don't forget to just give a thumbs up, and that will be nice, and I'll be very grateful for that. And then don't forget to subscribe. Okay, all right.